Welcome back to the Padilla Family Homestead. We are here for another Azure haul. We are restocking the pantry, getting ready for cooking my birthday dinner. And we restocked on a few things this month, not a ton, just a few. And I thought I would share with you what we got. If you are new to Azure Standard, if you've never heard of Azure Standard, basically it's a company based out of Oregon, and they have worked really hard to make sure they have affordable, really good food ready for the consumers, and they cut out the grocery stores. So basically you find a drop point close to you, and you can have stuff shipped to you, but it's way more expensive and not everything can be shipped. So you find a drop point close to you. As long as you purchase $50 or more, I believe that the drop point is free. And then there might be a delivery charge still with, depending on how far you are. California does not have that. Most of the West Coast doesn't have the delivery charge, but anything where they're traveling for multiple days, it's to help cover the gas and all of that. But you meet a semi truck. You go in as a group of people. Everybody from the drop places it. They let you know what day and what time to come pick up the stuff. And so today was mine. They actually got there half hour early, so I missed the truck being there. Everybody helps unload the stuff, and then it's usually placed next to something that has your name on it, and then you can go grab your stuff, make sure you know how many cases you have, and then load it up into your car and go home. So there can be huge savings. I have a whole playlist. There's one that I did that was Azure versus Walmart, basically, and is it worth it? And I went over how much savings there is in buying herbs bulk. So make sure you check out that video. But today's haul, I got a 50-pound bag of this Central Milling flour. It's certified organic baking flour. 50 pounds, and I will put the price in here because I don't remember all the prices. Some of these things are great prices. One of these things really went up in price, and I'll tell you which one that is. But when it comes to buying flour, when you're making bread and you're going through a lot of stuff, the bulk that you can get in the store for the quality you can get in the store is not, this stuff is great. So anything they sell, whether it's organic or not at Azure Standard, doesn't have the glyphosate, or I can't say it right, but basically there's no Roundup used, even in their non-organic stuff. And so they try to really make sure there's good quality stuff going out, which is amazing. So I got this 50-pound bag of flour because we have been doing focaccia and other things. And so this is the good, I can use it as a bread flour, I can use it as an all-purpose flour. It just does good all the way around, and it's a great price. The next thing I got is this big bag here, and I got 25 pounds of cane sugar, the organic cane sugar. And if you watch my kitchen day, you know I was running low on my organic cane sugar, and so I went ahead and got 25-pound bag. This time around, buying the 25-pound bag was cheaper per pound or per ounce than it was to buy the 50-pound. So I went ahead and just got the 25, which worked for us financially also. And then my last pound of dried bell peppers got moisture in it, and I was really sad because I needed to toss them. So I only got a 4-ounce one this time. This is not the most cost-effective way to go, but I really wanted some to put in my rice and a few other things, and so I went ahead and got the 4-ounce bag this time. The other thing that keeps being out of stock, and I finally got my hands on, is the seasoning salt with fine Himalayan salt. This is also gluten-free salt, which is awesome. but we really like this seasoned salt, so I got a pound of it. Most of my herbs, you'll see that I usually get a pound in, and I just keep them in a mason jar. And so I have a jar already that has like very little of this left in it, so we'll reload that. And then I also got a pound of our taco seasoning. This has pink Himalayan salt, spices, sugar, paprika, onion, garlic, chili peppers, smoked paprika, red bell pepper, and some sunflower oil. I'm not crazy about the sunflower oil, but this is great. This is good flavor, and this is my favorite taco seasoning. So we are having, my birthday party is going to be tacos and testimonies with a friend. I'm doing a shared one. And so we're doing a bunch of tacos, and I need a taco seasoning. All right, so over here I also got 5 pounds of rye grain. I really wanted to get the 25-pound bag, but because it's really cheap. It's ridiculous how cheap a 25-pack of rye grain is. Now this is the whole wheat berry, and so we have the mill that I can mill this down and make flour out of. And so now I have my hard red, my soft white, and I think I have hard white, and I have the rye. I'm gonna really start getting into this and start milling again, but this one I was really excited about because I want to make some pumpernickel bread. Next up, we don't keep a lot of rice in our house, purely because of my husband's diabetes. He battles type 2, and so rice is a huge sugar spiker for him, and so this is brown rice. I got non-GMO brown basmati rice, and this I use with the bell peppers, and it makes delicious rice. So I will store that in the freezer. Next up, we got 2 5-pound bags of pinto beans. I would have gotten a 25-pound bag, but price per ounce was cheaper to do the 5-pound bags than it was to do the 25. So I just got 2 for now of the 5-pound bags of pinto beans. And then this one is the whole red wheat bread flour. It is organic, and this is what I feed my sourdough starter. I am going to try out a separate jar of, I'm going to split out my sourdough starter and try it with a fresh milled flour. But I wanted to make sure I always have this on hand because my sourdough does really, really well with this. We also got 3 jars of the creamy peanut butter. I really wanted to get the 6-jar case because you basically get almost a jar for free. But finance-wise, I had bought a bunch of other stuff, so I needed to not do that. But peanut butter for lunches, protein balls, all that good stuff. I did get 3 cans of the premium coconut cream with no GAR. So all this has in it is organic coconut extract and water. And so that's what makes the coconut cream. And this is what I will use for my ice cream. That's why I really wanted this. So ice cream, and then I'm going to stock up probably more on this because this will be really good. This is what I use for my my pumpkin curry as well. And then I went ahead and got another thing of the orange blossom honey. I really love the flavor of this. I am trying to get local honey, and I'm out, and I think that's why my allergies are going even worse. But I wanted to have some of this on hand as well. And then the last thing I bought, which is new for me buying from Azure, I need to get this in the refrigerator. And this is the Alexandria Farm organic A2 heavy cream. And so this is only good for a short period of time, from the time you get it from the truck, but You can freeze heavy cream and you can freeze milk half and half. Doesn't freeze as well together apparently. But you can't whip it after you freeze it. But this is what I've been adding to my coffee is heavy cream or half and half. And this is also what I need to make my caramel sauce. And so I decided this is good until Best Buy. I'm gonna say Best Buy, July 27th. So I'll have this out for a little while, and then I'm gonna freeze at least a few of these to have for later on and when I need them for my coffees. But I think I might freeze some in ice cube trays, one of these, just so I have an ice cube tray worth. I just put an ice cube in with my coffee. So that's my idea with this. So I got a better price on it by buying it in the case, and I've been trying to use better stuff in my coffee. And so this is one of the things. Honey and cream, so good together. The other one is brown sugar and cream. And that's it. That's the haul this time around. Told you it wasn't a crazy one. It still adds, oh, one more thing. This is the crazy price. So my husband and I are going to figure out what we're going to do with this. I kind of felt guilty about paying this price, but this is the avocado oil that does the best digestively for me. This is what we use for everything. We use it on our Blackstone. We use it on the cast irons. We use it in our baking. We use it in cooking and stir fry and everything else. We use this for everything. And this was about $50 for the gallon. And it went up to $70. So that was a pretty big jump, which was unfortunate. However, my husband's like, it's worth buying it because you know what it is and you know it's good quality and you know it settles well with you. So we got it this time. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with it in the future, if we're going to keep doing it or if I'm going to find something else. But this really is my favorite avocado oil. It's not cut with a bunch of other stuff. And my body processes it so well. I don't have a gallbladder anymore, and I could tell the difference in how my body processes stuff. And so this is what I would fry in if I fry. This is what I would do everything in. And so it's unfortunate the price went up on this one, but we may still be buying it because it is just that good of a product that it's worth it. And we'll just take $20 from somewhere else. So yeah, that was an unfortunate one. I almost forgot about it because it was down here. But that's our haul. I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions about any of this stuff, let me know. I have ordered everything before except for the cream. But I've bought that cream at a local store when I was in California, so I'm very familiar with that cream. But everything else we've had this before and I've used it. I was just restocking some of our staples. So if you have questions, let me know. If you have questions about Azure Standard, let me know. Make sure you check out that playlist. I'll list it down below in the show notes. And we will see you on the next one.